Hi, hello, welcome in everybody. Hi. Kamala, don't worry about the bot. She gets sticky like that. Hi, it's good to see everybody. Hi, there's so many people here already. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Sen. Hi, Green. Hi, Kamala. Hi, Kugo. Hi, Mitch. Hi, Nick. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Ooze. Green, that sucks. Hopefully we can help out a little bit today. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta cry it out. Sorry, I'm getting chat up with chat. Hello, hi. Hi. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Hi, Ice Cube, hello. How is everyone's Monday? Is it Monday? Oh my god, it's Monday. Okay, hi. I was about to be like, hi. How's everyone's Friday? It's Monday. I've been having an okay Monday though, so hopefully your Monday has also been doing okay. Yeah, don't worry about that, Ice Cube. She just gets picky if your first message is a question. We've already got 5 people putting it in line. 6 people putting in line. Hi. We had a pretty good art stream earlier today. And I'm ready to get into tarot. I did a big errand, a big art stream, big errand, lots of work today. Ready to have fun with tarot. How's everybody else doing? I get you, but yeah, just suggestion of the label. It's like a Friday, I suppose. Friday-ish, yeah. I've got this new feature, fun new feature, where, oh, my eyes are so EB. I got such EB eyes. I got this fun new feature here. If you can see it, it says test on it right now. That's a bad sign. That means something's not working. But it should be that when I pull up somebody's question, it should like put their name there. Fingers crossed. So let's try and make that nice and readable. Actually, it's in a bad spot. I don't like that. That's better. Let's put it like here. So fingers crossed, this is gonna make it way easier to scrub through and find your specific reading if you have to step away for a minute. So I will pull up our first question, which is ooze. It worked! It worked. It's just way too big. It's just way too big. I was like, uh-oh. It shouldn't say test. We're good. We're good. Oh my gosh, now it's so small. Now it's upside down. Let's try that. Let's try that out. It's Ooze's turn. It's Ooze's turn. Can I get a general reading about love? If anything is coming or not. Right now I am using the Crow Tarot. This one's one of Lynn's decks. It's based on the crows that lived at the university I went to, so it feels very special. Okay, 4 of Wands. A brighter color, purple and yellow. Think of a cool color. Okay. I want to make sure it's like really readable. So if it needs to be just like plain old black, then that's fine too. Can we get 2 more for Ooze, please? That's a bit more than 2 for Ooze. Can we get a succinct? Yeah, I wanted to make sure it was easier for people because that was a common problem that we were having. I'm here to try and fix problems. Looks like she scribbled on the desk with pen. Well, right now it's like a gray. It's like this gray over here. So if it needs to be pure black to make it easier to read, let me know. I'm open to changing it. But I want to make sure it's really easy to read. Has to make a font similar to her readings for Headpan site. That was my absolutely terrible writing with a mouse font. That's not a font. That's just me writing with my mouse. Seven of Swords. Interesting. Okay, Ooze. This is not a bad love reading. We have 4 of Wands, which is about connection, friendship, togetherness, right? It doesn't have to be specifically friends, but I want you to know that even if you don't find a new romantic partner, you will be finding new good friends. New love in the form of friendship will be coming soon. But we have King of Swords here in the middle, and then 7 of Swords. Hi, Don't Be. Hello, welcome. This feels like a person that you'll meet. King of Swords is teacher vibes, professor vibes. This is somebody who is an expert in their field, who knows a lot. A little bit of a absent-minded professor sometimes. Very narrow focus, zoned in, right? New friends, heck yeah, yes. 7 of Swords is about cheating, like not in a relationship, but in a test. It's sneaking, let's say that. It's sneaking. So I do wonder what this means. Professor student, no. It feels more like you stole someone's friend group, like you had a relationship or have a relationship or will have a relationship with this King of Swords, and then you break up, but like you steal all his friends. It's kind of honestly the vibe I'm getting here. So like he was just such a bad person to you that all of his friends are like, actually we don't we want this one instead, right? A real common for professor student friendship, at least. Yeah, maybe you're stealing your professor's friend group. And by that I mean, like, I don't want to steal anyone's friend group. No, I mean like they were a bad person to you, and their friends are like, we like you better. Or maybe you make a friend with your professor, right? Maybe the King of Swords is actually a professor, and you find friends through them. Maybe you join a club, right? Maybe you take over their club. Maybe you steal it from them. Ozzy, hello. Welcome. Stephanie, thank you for the head pat. Thank you. Not my professor's friend group. finals. Oh man. You're safe from finals in here. Hang in there. Yeah. You've got this. I believe in you. But it's a very good reading. I think that things will work out pretty well for you, Ooze. Specifically with friends, and I'm really, really glad that you're excited about that, okay? A lot of people want romance, 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 and I am excited to see that you're excited for friends. I'm making a bird and it's not behaving with me. You're making a bird? Oh! Like an art project? Because I read, okay, yeah, I'm an art major. Okay, because I read I'm making a bird and I was like, for a biology project? Like, what is this for? Let's pull up our next question. Like, oh, what are you making a bird out of? Jeeves? That's really cool though. I want to see pictures of the puppet bird. If you want, join our Discord. Send pics of the puppet bird. Green. Green had a really important question. Yes, thank you. I'm pretty sure you're in the Discord already. Can I please get advice reading? I really want to go back to school this fall, but I have some fees and such, and I'm unable to pay them off currently and other major stresses. So Green also said that like all of their comfort things are going away for now. See, we can get some advice. I missed Mitch. Did I press next twice? I got excited about the puppy bird. Ah, I did. Okay. Mitch, how will my week ahead be looking like? And then we have Green's very important question. Five of Swords, 9 of Coins, Sun, all reversed, so I'm going to be pulling them upright. This is a good week, especially if you want to buy something. Now is a really good time to be looking for a good deal. Maybe you can find something that you've been wanting to buy for really cheap on like Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, something like that. There's some kind of luxury here. If there's something you've wanted for a long time, now is a really, really good time to look for what it is. Look for a good deal on it. And it's just generally a positive week. The only thing that is advice for you, Mitch, is this 5 of Swords. There might be some discourse at work this week. There might be some decisions that would rather not be made. There might be some hands down rules from management that nobody likes. So your personal life, very good. Your financial life, even better. Look for those things. Luxury, expensive items you've wanted for a long time. Look for them on Craigslist. Look for them for a deal. And watch out at work for things going wrong, okay? I conquered professors' hearts as well as clubs. So, sorry I missed Mitch getting so excited about the puppet bird. But there's for Mitch, and then we have Green's question for advice. You're so welcome, Mitch. King of Wands. Seven of Coins. Yes, you may. Hi, Loxer. Eight of Coins. Interesting. Now is the time for planting, not for harvest. It's kind of what I'm getting here. But let's check out 7 and 8 of Coins in this particular deck. Sometimes the artists have different things to say. So we have 7. Think about the long term when investing your time and energy. Although quick short-term gains may be had, in the end they will not last. Only through hard work and planning will you discover lasting benefits from your work. Perfectionism is standing in the way of your success. You may be focusing on a small detail, while more important matters are left to chance. Lightning Bug, thank you so much! There, welcome, welcome, welcome in. So if we are, as it says, focusing on the long term and trying not to let perfectionism get in our way, if we are in the season of sowing seeds, it is important to get them into the ground. You don't have to sit there and measure with a measuring stick the distance between every single seed. You don't have to make sure that you bought exactly the right ones and fuss with the shopkeeper over the brand, right? May spell summon you, yay! Right now we are planting. What does that look like for you in particular? It looks like building those things that you're losing. Runeberry, welcome in. Rubenny, why did I read Runeberry? Rubenny, welcome in. Build the things that are going away, because obviously people want them. If you want them, people want them, and people need them. See if you can't facilitate them yourself somehow. Whether this is like a group, a club, an activity, a resource. Are we doing tarot today? We are! King of Wands. We're taking control. We're taking control of this destiny. The vibe here would be yes, to go back to school, because that is a long-term benefit. However, if it's going to put you into substantial debt that you just are going to be overwhelmed by. That's also a long-term thing to consider. But it seems like number one right now is planting those seeds. And if college just isn't one of them, that's okay, as long as you are out there planting them. Let's get one more card about college specifically, because I think a lot of this is for Ace of Wands. A lot of this felt like more for the things that you felt were missing, the things that you felt were going away. Hi, Pearl Blue, welcome in. Ace of Wands. It might be time to start something new for a minute. Direct your energy into something a little less traditional, just as important, but something a little bit more out of the ordinary. I have a friend who bought or had a plan, at least, I'm pretty sure she did, bought a old office printer on Craigslist and set it up in her basement to help people print zines and print data that they want to keep safe. Just weird community projects that are actually helping those around you, especially if you feel like things are being taken away from you. Are you able to find a way to give that lack back to the community? Learning can happen outside of school. Learning is more effective if you want to learn it. Follow your muses. It does seem like Green wants to go back to school. I have no doubt that the wanting will get there, right? Orion, welcome in. Ignore the bot. She gets a little fussy if your first message is a question. She wants you to say hi first. It's Nick's turn. Who or what tried to write my name without consent? What the heck? Did I miss that? Did you talk about that in the Discord? Or is this new information to me? I haven't heard about this yet. King of Cups. Four of Cups reversed. Five of Cups reversed. Something extremely watery. Something extremely... This does feel like a deity, or at least something very strong spirit. Extremely watery, extremely emotional. This is possibly a water elemental, a water spirit, a water deity. Literally stopped me from sleep. Trinity, welcome in. Strange. They want something. They want something you have. They're jealous a little bit. And that's what's weird about it, is that I'm not getting malice. It's very much like they wanted your name so that they could have control of you for a little bit in order to get this thing that they are jealous of that you have. But it's not in an evil way. It's in they don't understand that's a bad thing way. They have no concept of good and evil, perhaps. Very, very, very strange. Second and third cards look very similar, yeah, because it's the Four of Cups and the Five of Cups. Weird. Something about repeating. Could be. Maybe they'll try again? For now, Nick, be aware that this might be a water spirit. This might be a deity heavily connected to water. It was also a gorgeous moon. Moon and the water are very connected. This feels very... A moon feels too far away for this, though. I don't know. Ocean. Thanks, Wendy. I was annoyed it was upset. Like, they did it before asking or tried. I just burned the quill on instinct. Yeah, I bet. If they want something from you, they can ask. The moon has been insane where I'm at. It's super bright and clear the past few nights. Yeah, we went out yesterday. Gorgeous moon. Bright yellow pumpkin moon. It's fall time here where I'm at. It was gorgeous. Huge, bright. Oh, wouldn't you know it? It's your turn! I had a really funny, awkward interaction with a hiring manager while walking into a place to find a job. Did that decrease my chances of getting hired? You think it would increase them because, you know, you want to be remembered. You want to make sure that they remember you. But let's see what we got here. This is fun. This came out sideways. 10 of Swords. I think it's playing with us. The Crow Tarot likes to be very, very funny. And so it's like, is this a bad thing? Is this a good thing? Haha. Sideways card, right? So I'm gonna leave that sideways. Hanged Man. Hermit. Can I get one more card to confirm this feeling? Hi, Story, welcome in. Yeah, Nick, stay safe. Like I said, it didn't look like I wanted to harm you in any way, but also it wasn't being at all kind or courteous because I didn't understand the concept of that. Hanged Man reversed. Hermit. This to me felt like standing out, right? You have been dropped from your stuck position down back onto your feet and you are all alone. To me it feels like standing out. So I wanted to ask a quick follow-up because Hermit could be scary. It could be like, I'm so all alone, right? Knight of Wands reversed though. Sienna, hi, welcome in. Okay, so it is supposed to be reversed. Not good, not bad. I don't think that this is something you need to be worried about. This is something that will make them remember you, which is a good thing in my opinion. When it comes to an interview, you want to be remembered. However, it is for something silly and awkward, right? So it's embarrassing. It's, however, not going to set you back. This is not something they're going to count against you. This is not something that they're going to say, oh, they were awkward, they can't work here, right? It's just embarrassing and also kind of a good thing, but it won't count against you, okay? You're welcome, Google. Hi, Pesto. Welcome in. So next up is Ice Cube. Can I please get a vibe check between me and my crush? Aw, of course. And I'll take a minute to say, if you're over on the YouTube side, please like the video. It helps way more than you think. Make sure that you're following, make sure you're subscribed. And if you can drop $1 or $2 into my Ko-fi. Link is in the pinned comment on both Twitch and on YouTube, to do some super chatting, to buy a follow-up question, or if you need to step away to bump yourself up in line. So we have 8 of Wands reversed, 5 of Cups, 8 of Coins, 7 of Wands. Goes 7 and 8 of Wands. That lurker one, I feel like that timer in specifically goes off way more than the other ones. And I don't know why. So I'm going to turn it off for now. I like it, but I'm like, why is it going off way more than the others? Yeah. Yep. Unfortunately, we moved to a new country where everyone's feet are tiny and we need new shoes. So I think it's interesting we have again another repeat here of 7, 8, and we have 2 8s. Right now, vibe between me and my crush. Thank you, Northern. You've already helped out today. There is a sense of like not being noticed. Of not being noticed yet and being upset about that. I don't know if this is coming from both sides or just one of you, or I would assume you. But there's a lack of connection, a lack of interaction here. You may need to break the ice, so to speak. You may need to try to reach out to be friends for a while and be getting to know them. Not the 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups is okay. Don't worry too much about it. We also have 8 of Coins here, which means like both sides most likely. Okay. That's a really good sign then. Because that means that there is an interest on both sides. And we have this, I've definitely put on effort in the beginning. Good. 8 of Coins is about like being good at something, being meticulous, practiced in it, understanding it. I got super busy with work. He got super busy with work too. No! Understandable. Try to set up a friend date. It doesn't have to be a relationship date, but just be like, hey, I want to I'm so tired of work. Can we do this after work today? Because I need to go do something. Even if it's as small as like going to a coffee shop, inviting them over to watch a movie at your place. Like, it doesn't have to be romantic. It can just be friend stuff. Get to know them for a minute. It sounds like both of you want to get to know each other. Always tell me they're tired, feel bad for bothering them. Oh. I don't want to add in the 10 of wands. Well, the 10 of wands wasn't there. It's okay. Be like, hey, I'm so tired of work. Do you want to go to the park afterwards and get some, I don't know, what do they sell in the park? Hot dogs? Because they'll see it as romantic. I've only known them for 3 months. Oh, also very food motivated. Yeah, I'm also extremely food motivated. Maybe a group setting would be better then. Be like, invite them over to something you and your friends are doing, even if it's something you haven't planned yet and you plan just for this. Like, hey, I'm like, come to my birthday party, right? Come to the movie night my friends are having. Come to game night my friends are having. If it's a group thing, it'll feel way less romantic. But it sounds like there needs to be some kind of connection there. You need to have some way to talk to each other, some way to learn about each other. And if you don't want to bother them at work, it's got to be outside of work. Not this month soon. It's okay. It's nerve-wracking, I'm sure. I wonder if there's something silly and like lighthearted you can come up with. Like sticky notes. I wonder if there's like a cursed object you could put in it. I don't know. They have my number. Good. Memes? Memes are low stake. Oh, yeah. Be like, this meme made me think of our boss. This meme made me think of my manager. I wanted to share it with you. Something like that. But I'm sure eventually it'll get through. I know they're shy or don't know what to say, or maybe they're just really bad with phones. I'm sure it will work out. Lisa, welcome in. So right now we are on Kamala's question. So I'm going to tag them real quick since it tagged Lynn instead. See if they can't find themselves. And the question was, when will I have good, comfortable money to spend? God, huge mood. Huge mood. Jonas, welcome in. Not sure how to ask a question. No problem. If you ask my question is, and then whatever your question is, the bot will grab you and put you in line. I've heard the cobblers are scary down there. They're way better than I thought. They're way, way better than I thought. But I've gone from like 4 pairs of comfortable shoes to like 1. And I'm like, uh-oh. I don't want it to be 0. Would you say it's decent? There just needs to be a connection established. Yes, Ice Cube. That's exactly it. That's exactly the vibe. Like, there's nothing wrong is going on. There's just not a connection yet. And you both seem interested. Get 2 more for Kama. Do they have to go on the floor? 4 of Wands. Hi, Angelica. Hello. Gavel. So when are we gonna get money? So cards are extremely bad at win questions, but we are going to do our best here. We have Wheel of Fortune, which I'm like, oh, really? We could have been able to tell this without that. But when you enter your next cycle of life, when the next big change happens, that's when. So thankfully, it's not like 8 big changes later. It's 1 big change later. And it looks like this is really honing in on friendship and community and also addiction. Okay? So if you are at all prone to addictive tendencies, gambling, drinking, drugs, anything like that, please be careful with whatever money you get. But it does seem like this is something where you can finally do what it is you've been wanting to do socially as well. So if you've been wanting to pamper your friends, if you've been wanting to go out dancing every single night, if you've been wanting to get connections in high places, right? This is the season of your life where you will be doing those things. You will be doing them not only because of the money, but also like to get to the money. So start now. Shay, welcome. Time is a human concept. Doesn't surprise me. The cards are like sometime, probably. Yeah, exactly. Pearl Blue says, hello, I was thinking of a question but not sure if it counts as third party. Usually, if you're not sure, just try to phrase it in a way where it is focused on you. So like, did I do a good job at the interview? Am I doing the right things to attract love? Do I need to know anything? If you need some help, me and Lynn are pretty good at figuring out how to reword questions. So it is Lightning Bug's turn, and I will push one more time. If you're on the YouTube side, please remember to like the video. Please remember to follow, to subscribe, and if you can, please drop in a super chat. Even $1 gets you a head pat. The link is in the pinned comment on both YouTube and Twitch. So our lovely Northern Lightning Bug's question was, I've been feeling sad and unworthy. No, you're so sweet. Is there anything happening to me soon that will cheer me up? Let's see what we get. Kind of got the best deck here for you. The crows love to be happy and silly. Seven of Swords. Anything good happening to cheer up Northern Lightning Bug? What actions can I take to ensure the best outcome? Yeah. Oh, and they're all upside down. So we have Seven of Swords, High Priestess, and the Chariot. Woo! Yeah. Yes, you will get cheered up. It looks like something either spiritual or about knowing yourself, about being confident, your self-confidence, anything to do with how you look at yourself and how you value yourself and what you know internally is the High Priestess. Chariot, it's coming strong and fast. It's gonna hit you like a train. Isn't that? Yeah, that's a Florence and the Machine song, right? Happiness hit her like a train on a track. Something spiritual, or I'm thinking something like you are trying on like the image I got is like you trying on some clothes and you're being like, oh my God, I look fantastic. I look amazing. I never thought I could look this good, right? I'm starting some anxiety meds soon. Oh boy, that's what these cards are about. That's what the cards are about. Okay, these meds are gonna hit you good. They're gonna hit you strong, fast, and good. You're gonna feel better. It'll feel like cheating. You're gonna feel so much better. It will feel like cheating. Seven of Swords. Yes, you have something very good to look forward to. Like your eyeballs will change. Your whole view of the world will change. All for the better. I'm really, really glad I get to tell you that. And I'm really glad that you're trying out a new med. It's always hard with that kind of stuff. Miss Herard, welcome in. I tried so hard to teach the bot about like punctuation marks, about how humans type, and she simply does not understand. Zola. Yes, please join the Discord if you're not in there yet. Discord link is in the pinned comment, and I mean it should be. I think it is. I love this bot. Locksmith. Thanks. If not, you can type !! Discord and the bot will give you the link. Pull up our next person. We got Lockster. What spiritual gifts can I utilize at this moment in time as a supernatural income or side hustle to save money? That's hard, dude. I'm right there with you. Let's see what we can't do. Oh, don't make a fool of me now, bot. I made sure that that's in there. Discount. I made sure. Don't make a fool of me now. Discord, right? Hello? How come it's not doing it? I pushed it. I pushed it out. I don't know why I didn't do it automatically. I'm upset about that now. So what spiritual gifts can we utilize here for Locksters? For money. Okay. Well, money's not gonna come fast. Cards are pretty... quick to tell you, big money will not come fast, but we can still find out what you can do for like a side thing. I can tell you as well, the big money will not come fast. So what, friend? I think it's these three. Oh, 4, okay. This is... no, that's not it. That's Echo. What is a spiritual gift Logster can use? Again? It's refusing to answer me. Come on. What's a spiritual gift Logster can use? Come on. Okay. So we've got these. They all came out upside down, so I am putting them upright. Chariot and the World. Interesting here. Have Chariot and 8 of Wands reversed. 5 of Swords. 3 of Cups reversed. You make some competition. You're gonna ruffle from some feathers. Chariot and the World quickly. Knowing what other people want. But you're gonna... 2 cards here about not getting along with other people. Chariot and the World. So those are heavy hitters. And it definitely screams divination, but I'm not sure what Chariot would be here for divinations. Chariot. Circular. Wheels. Wheels turning. Pendulum? Okay, good night, Nick. Sweet dreams. Like a roulette wheel? Pendulum. There's a circular vibe here. But it's also very fast. So that's why I'm thinking a pendulum. However, first thing the cards wanted to say was big money will not come fast, which I could have told you that. Second thing they want to say is don't... make sure that you know what you're talking about before you start to piss people off. Before you start to make enemies in the space. This is not a space that I feel like you would make enemies in very easily. The divination, online divination community is like really welcoming, really supportive, really sweet. So I don't know what you're coming in here with. The cards are warning you about like not ruffling feathers, making sure that you know what you're talking about. I know that if you are like out here, Lynn will attest to this. Lynn there's a few pop astrologers that absolutely make their face turn red So like, don't spout lies, of course. Don't just make stuff up. You got some heavy hitters here with the Chariot and the World for the actual, like, thing you should be doing, the actual gift that you have, or that you should use. And I'm leaning that this is the pendulum, because I'm seeing like circular movements. It's quick, and you can answer people's questions. Circular. I suppose also it could be a Luigi board. Can you burn a Luigi board? But you couldn't do that alone. And that would be really hard to like stream. I mean, that would be a really interesting and like unique stream to use a Ouija board, but it would also just be like way too easy to cheat, and you would need 2 people at least, and it would be weird. Maybe that's what would attract so many haters, but it would be unique. But look into pendulum stuff if you haven't, and keep the idea of the circle. There's a rotation here, like a roulette wheel. And if that calls to you for anything, then that's important, because this is an important motion, the circular motion. Moonwork? I don't know. Really good question. But make sure that you do your research. Really bugs me with the astrologers. Astrologers are just parroting stereotypes, yeah. Because it's what gets the views, what's get the clicks. So let's pull up our next person. Angelica. How can I improve my psychic abilities? I am loving this trend of questions. Page of Wands, you're at the beginning of your journey. Don't consider yourself at any kind of limit. You are only starting. Ooh, 3 of Swords. Can you? Well, no. How do we improve? That's an echo. How do we improve these psychic abilities? Please, I'm begging you to give me a reasonable amount of cards. Top 10 most evil signs said. Top 10 out of 12, yeah. Suspicious, welcome in. Thank you, thank you. I love your little Eevee. How can we improve? I swear. King of Wands, okay. Ace of Wands. Chelsea, welcome in. Ignore the bot, please. She just gets a little picky if your first message is your question. If you message it again, it should be fine now. For some reason, she just really wants you to say hello. I did not program her that way. No, don't worry about it. So, when this Three of Swords came out, the first thing I thought of was, so they probably can speak to spirits and like specifically like dead people, right? Don't consider yourself at any kind of end stage for anything. You are beginning. You are learning. You are just starting this journey, okay? Will I see an improvement in your my third eye? Yes. Yes. So you will see that improvement and it will hurt, okay? Because the thing about improving a gift is that sometimes once you get good at listening or seeing, once you get good at getting that message, it gets hard to turn the message off again. And you get overwhelmed. You get used by spirits sometimes. You get bullied by spirits sometimes. You just get like, it's too loud, you can't sleep, right? So as you are learning, make sure you are also learning how to use the switch, how to turn it on and how to turn it off. You want to be able to master both of these things. Otherwise, you're going to be going through a world of hurt, just getting unfiltered message after unfiltered message all day, every day, okay? So that's your biggest thing that you need to learn. King of Wands reversed, Ace of Wands reversed. This is kind of a muddy cycle, right? You are going to always be learning and then being back at the bottom and then learning and then being back at the bottom. This is very similar to like how somebody studies art. Once you learn a new thing in art, you start to see it everywhere and you start to realize that you don't know how to use it, right? And you start to feel like your art is very bad. And then you learn a new thing and then you start to see it everywhere and you feel like your art's really bad, and then you learn a new thing, right? And you feel really good. And it's like, it's just up and down and up and down. It's going to be the same thing for you. You're always going to be like, oh, I'm the worst at this. Oh, I'm so good at this. Oh, I'm terrible. I can't figure it out. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of myself, right? It's going to come up and down and up and down. But you will be learning. You will be gaining. How? That's something the cards did not tell me. Northern, thank you. Our happy little lightning bug, thank you. Oh, hello, please. Ace of Swords and Knight of Cups. Okay, so I asked again for how, Angelica. Reading. You're going to do some reading. There's some information out there that you need to absorb. And experiment. Experiment, be brave, write things down, be like a little scientist about it. Right now, you don't need to be out there asking people stuff because that's gonna get you a lot of conflicting information. I mean, so is reading, right? But your time to engage in a community, your time to engage in questions from others is later. Right now, read some books about it and do a few experiments and then come back, tell us how it went in the Discord, and then we can be your community for answering any questions that you have. It's energetically draining too. Yes, it is. Absolutely, yes, it is. So make sure you take care of yourself, okay? I love that question. Good. Okay, so we got another one from Lightning Bug. So I'm going to go ahead and have Lightning Bug's extra question. And then we'll get back into queue. 3 of coins. 6 of swords. 10 of wands. Sun reversed. Education, yes. Book learning. It's interesting, Northern, you got a very different answer from Angelica. Okay? Angelica's... Oh, don't worry about it, Lightning. I'm doing that for you now. Angelica got told to have a book learning session, a scientific research section, and then to engage in community. You are being told to engage in community right now, and you might have to go looking for it. This is movement, like physical movement. There might be a physical... Lockster, thank you so much! Thank you, thank you! You're welcome, Angelica. You might have like a physical club you can go to, or something in your area that you could actually show up and meet other people in real life. That could be really cool. But we're getting a similar warning to Angelica of not to bite off more than you can chew. This can easily burn you, Sun reversed. This can easily overwhelm you. This can easily be too much. This is something you want to slowly work on with the control of other people who know what they're doing. Feel free to use the Discord as part of that community, but I really, really recommend you look for something with like real people in your local area that you can meet face to face. Do not meet with strangers unless it is in a public place, but I get the feeling you might have like a club or an organization, or I don't know. I say coven very loosely. Where I was from last, there was a every 2 months like giant market that was held that was technically a coven, but it wasn't. It was just marketed that way, and it was still very helpful because it brought all of the witches together into one space, and like that would be really helpful for you. Like go meet other people in a real spot. So, and then Logster, yeah, please put your question into chat. Unfortunately, I haven't got a system set up for like super chats and getting a follow-up question yet. I will soon. Metaphysical stores, Stephanie, yes, that's also a very good place to start. You're like, hey, I want to work on this, and I've been told to seek out physical people to hang out with and be friends with and learn from. Do you have groups? Do you have meetings? Do you have classes? A very good place to start. Would it be successful if I do a Reiki healing chakra balancing, or should I just start off with yes, no pendulum readings? I have a board. Ooh, okay. So we'll do Reiki, chakra, and pendulums. They did say chariot, which I would read as like quick. And are you still in touch with anything with the loose Cohen? Oh, yeah. So that's the Pacific Northwest Witches Market. Pacific Northwest Witches Market, I think, is what it was called. They're still going strong. Every 2 months, there's a big market. If you contact them, they have a Facebook for sure. Let me see if I can find it. They might know of like other similar things in other areas. I'm pretty sure it was Pacific Northwest Witches Market. Yes, it was. No, do they have a... Facebook? Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna drop this into chat. They have an Instagram. They have a website. If you are not in the Pacific Northwest, you can probably send them a message and be like, hey, do you know of something similar in my state? And they might have a contact. Okay, so we did 2 for Reiki, and then we're gonna do 2 more for pendulum is the word I was looking for. Starting slow with the pendulum and being able to plan out other options, being able to grow organically, being able to figure out what you like, what you don't, and what your options are. This is a really good, like, slow burn learning, planning. That is a good option. Reiki, on the other hand, we got 2 heavy hitters again. But this time it's justice reversed and temperance. It is giving now is not the time. Move on to something else. Something isn't right for that right now. Is it the community? Is it why is asking now why the Justice Crow is like wearing a priest square? That's weird. I don't know why that's really standing out to me. It doesn't feel comfortable on this side. It doesn't feel safe. Instead, this feels safe. It's slow, but it's safer. This, for some reason, it feels like the floor is moving, like it's on a boat. Doesn't feel good. That doesn't mean it's locked away for you forever. Now is just not the time. What? The aliens had an Instagram the whole time and nobody told me? Gosh, how am I supposed to get anything done around here? Hello? Oh, I hit pay. Yeah, they're learning the secrets. I like safe. Good. I'm glad it's helpful. Stranger things seem to be happening at the moment. Stranger than the aliens having an Instagram? I don't know. I don't know. Again, did it wrong. Let's try one more time. There we go. Rubeni, will my name be on the merit list for my May 24th exam? I'm afraid I'm not prepared. Ooh. Where's that name? Is that name on the list? On the floor? Okay. 9 of coins. Hello, hello. I mean, would you card an alien? Like if they went to a bar and they ordered a drink, would you card them? Would you be like, are you over 21, sir? Soft launch the aliens the way I soft launch a boyfriend on Instagram. Nobody cared. That's okay. I knew what you meant. And when I say I soft launch a boyfriend on Instagram, I mean like watch my friend from the same table I'm at accidentally soft launch a boyfriend that wasn't a boyfriend, that was actually my partner. 321 barely legal. On some point, Microsoft's are Earth-based unless they're gonna help us fix things. Exactly. I would be a bit hesitant to card an extraterrestrial. Can we get 2 more cards? Page of Pentacles, 2 of Cups reversed. Is that name on the list? Lisa, thank you. Thank you very, very much. I think it's like 1 lower than you want it to be. And this is gonna hurt you. You're gonna be really upset about it. You're gonna cry. May Wayne, welcome, welcome. Cards want to remind you that even if this future doesn't change, which, by the way, it can, now that you've been warned, even if it doesn't change, they want you to still be proud of yourself, okay? Because you are doing something very, very well here. but I think it's going to be one lower than you want it to be, and it's going to make you really upset. So take that information as you can, study a little bit more. Tarot reads the future, but it reads the future you're currently on. So if you change your practice now, if you change your study habits now, we can absolutely change that future. But will I make it to the merit list? I don't know what you mean by merit list. If it's like a numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 list, right? It's like your name is like one lower than you want it to be. So if there's a list, how do I say this? Like if 1 through 5 is the merit list, then like you're number 6. Does that make sense? So the answer is no, you won't make it, and it will make you very sad. But you can change the future. You can make it happen. I believe in you. Merit list means the list of people who will give the next level exam. Okay. No, I don't think you'll make it, but you can, if you change the way you're studying now, then yes, you can get there. But if you keep everything the same, no, you won't get there. Okay? Does that make sense? And then, yeah, Lisa, did you need to bump yourself up in line? Thank you for the tip. I can absolutely get in there and bump you up. You're so welcome, Rubeni. You're so welcome. I don't think the last few donations have showed up on the meter yet. They probably have. The meter is quite like big. It's the biggest meter we've had so far. Maybe it hasn't though. I can't quite see it from here. My screen is very small. So let's pull up our next question. It's Trinity. What actions do my spirit team want me to currently take? And we both need new shoes. Just picking up and putting out the garbage. Good. Okay. Okay. What actions do Trinity's spirit team want them to take? Math ain't mathin'. We can take a look at it. 3 of Wands, 5 of Swords. Make progress, Margot Burr. I hope so. We're having a great night tonight. Everybody's really being really generous. 4 of Wands. What actions do your spirit team want you to take? Very, very clear answers here. We want you to plan. And I believe this is a good time for planning per the stars, question mark? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm misinterpreting my signs somewhere, but I feel like I heard that from Lynn. No, I didn't. It's a good time for planning based on their 2026 tarot reading. Never mind. Alaya, welcome in. So they want you to plan whatever it is that you need. They want you to plan out how you're going to get there. They also want you to be taking breaks, spending time with your friends, specifically with your friends in a community space. Be with people, be connected. Make sure that you unplug and go out with your friends, with people, touch grass. And in the middle here, there is something you will need to push through. I'm assuming that's part of the planning. There's something you're stuck at. You will need to push through it. No amount of planning will get this particular problem, and I think you know what problem it is when I'm saying this, get you through this particular problem. This one, you just have to brute force your way through, and you're gonna hate it, and it's gonna be okay. The rest of it, everything around that, detailed plan work and grass touching breaks. Okay? Very strong, fast answer for that one. So your spirits were talking quick. Sari Berry, thank you! Thank you, thank you! Moi Moi, welcome in! Thank you, Shay. Yes. Hello, hello. It's so good to see everybody. It's been a minute, Sherry. Hello. Orion Starseed. What do you sense from my current circumstances? I'm waiting to hear from my Pleiadian Starseed connection. Hi, Sari. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for the donation. Oh, but Sari, thank you. Thank you very, very much. If you ever want to do something together, please. I'm all ears. I really look up to you. So thank you very, very much. Okay. Or my hands are shaking. What do you sense from my current circumstances? I would love to. No, I'm not kidding, of course. Yeah, if you want to do a collab, if you want to do a trade, if you want to anything, I'm down. I've never done a collab before, but I would be. Yes, yes, I look up to you. Is that weird? Yes, thank you, Lynn. Thank you for putting that there. Yes, that's my email. If it bounces for some reason, people have often told me that it bounces. Just try again. I don't know why it does that. I swear it's a real email. And that goes for everybody. Oh, emails in the chat. I'll remind everybody here that if you have a supernatural story from your life, please email it to me. I want to read it out. I want to have a fun listener submitted stories reading. So if you have any supernatural stories that you're willing to share with me, please send them to my email. It's not weird, I'm flattered. Good, okay. Exams in June. Good luck. Good luck, good luck, huge luck. Yeah, we can absolutely wait till you're back. Depends on how much time you need to put something together. I have no idea. Like I said, I've never done a collab before, so. true star status. Shay, thank you. Okay. The cards are being disgustingly quiet on Orion's question, I think because I'm not focusing. So I need to lock in. What do the guides want to say for this sweet star seed? Eight of Swords reversed. Getting out of jail. Freeing yourself from something. Or being freed. Usually, Eight of Swords reversed is about letting go of some kind of limiting belief. But if you're over here like, I'm a starseed, then I'm not so sure that you have that problem. So something else might be letting you go, something that's holding you back. Can we get 2 more cards, please, for Orion? Fractured Mind, hello, welcome in. 2 of Swords. You're on the cusp of something. Probably on the cusp of being let go. Again, I would say that there's something that like you're on the cusp of being let go by this limiting belief. Queen of Swords reversed. 5 of Swords. Okay, no, at this point I am convinced it is a limiting belief, Orion. There's spiritual awareness between myself and my Pleiadian starseed. Connection. Good, okay. There is something that they are excited about because you are on the cusp of letting go, being freed from some sort of limiting belief you have about the world, about yourself, about how things work, how you work, how other people work. Usually for people, these are like, I'm not good enough, I'm a bad person, I don't deserve good things, right? They can be very detailed, but for people, it's usually something like this. This is going to break soon. It feels like a sharp break. It might cut you, okay? Suddenly realizing that whatever this thing is isn't true, there's gonna be some grief and some work that you'll have to put in of like making sure you're okay. Sometimes this can go like, it's always a good thing to let go of these, but in this particular case, it feels like you're going to be like, how come I didn't learn that sooner? I could be doing so much more right now. I would be so much further along if I had known this back 5 years ago, right? It'll hurt. You will get through it though. I believe in you and they believe in you too. This is something that will also bring you two closer. You and your starseed connection. So I'm excited to see what it is you let go of. Been having trouble with manifesting. Then it sounds like it's probably going to be something related to that. Whatever it is, they're very proud of you. There's a lot of pride in specifically these 3 cards here. Like, this is just unfortunate, but how the mind works, how the brain works, these kind of ooze of they're happy that you're going to be here very soon and that you're going to get closer to them, closer to your goals. Walking away from a bad situation. Good! It sounds like you're going to learn that you're actually deserving of things or something along those lines, right? It's really easy to say that with your brain. It's much harder to say it with your heart, right? And if you're like, I'm already there must be something else said. There's something holding you back and it will be gone soon. I'm waiting for him to meet up with me. Ooh, we're gonna get closer. I'm excited to see what it is. So when you figure it out, please let us know. I'm looking forward to it. I'm rooting for you. Jonas, good luck with your exam. Good luck with your final paper. It means a lot I get to be a study buddy. Yeah, everybody's going through the troubles. Everybody's going through exam time. Story time. What do my guides want me to know? I'm doing too much, please advise. I love that fractured mind. You're welcome, Orion. I hope it's helpful, and I hope you can look forward to it. And it keeps you a little more prepared. What do the guides want story time to know? Ooh. Justice. Queen of Pentacles. Two of Wands reversed. Story. Love the art on the cards. Thank you. This is Lynn's Crow Tarot. Tarot? Hello, did I just say that? Crow Tarot deck. It's based on the crows that lived at my university, so they're very special. I think, Story, that you're going to get what you want out of this honey thing that you have going on. You're gonna get more than you want out of it. It's gonna go well. Bigger than you could have planned for. Bigger than you thought it could get. Very auspicious with your money. It might be more than just this honey thing. You might be getting, I don't know, back pay or money you didn't know was yours. Money from unexpected places that you deserve. This isn't just like finding money on the ground and like finding a bunch of money in a suitcase and not reporting it to the police. No, this is money that you deserve, that is yours, that you didn't know you had, being given to you, okay? This is for story time. And up next is Pesto. Is pursuing my goals on my own still a better route for me considering my circumstances? Page of Cups reversed. Three of Swords reversed. Is pursuing goals on their own still a better route, considering the circumstances? Hierophant, Queen of Swords. I asked if this was an echo because we've gotten this before, and Queen of Pentacles was at the bottom of the deck. No. I think that there's been some kind of healing here. There's been some kind of big change. Big healing, big step forward that lets, like, literally, this is the card of teachers. This is the card of teachers, and then we have two queens after that. Queens are very nurturing. They like to take people under their wing, right? Mentors, moms, teachers. Something has changed, a big change. And if you want to pursue your goals like with a teacher, in school, with a mentor, with a guide, this is a good time to do that. You don't have to be alone. Page of Cups. He's talking to this little fish in there. He's having a conversation with the fish. You don't have to be alone. Strong message for Pesto. Yeah, only 5 free questions left tonight. Fish Whisperer. You gotta talk to the fish. After that, questions are a whole whopping $1. Sometimes you gotta sit down and chat with a fish sometimes. See, the only one that has ever answered me before was Big Billy Bass. Most other fish are pretty quiet, actually. You're so welcome, Pesto! Jonas. What do I need to know during this transition from a graduate student to a working professional? I graduate next week. Congratulations! Lovers. 7 of Coins, King of Wands, 4 of Cups. It might be hard. Thank you, Lynn, for the Wikipedia article for Big Mouth Billy Bass. Yeah, grad school is no joke. Absolutely. I feel like you will be, and I mean, in this job market, it's not super surprising. You might be a bit disappointed. You might also miss being in school, miss being in a college environment, miss being in the school itself with its resources, in the vibes of it. There's going to be a loss there just because you're gaining so much graduating, which you are. So please absolutely congratulate yourself. There's going to be some pain and loss of leaving the environment itself. That's something that you're allowed to work through, that you're allowed to take time for, right? You don't have to push that aside as like, oh, that's stupid. Like, I'm so much better off now. Why would I feel that way? That's no, like, let yourself sit with it. Let yourself mourn if you have to. Because especially if you don't get a job right away, it's gonna be lonely, I'm sure. The Lovers was the first card to come out, and I'm gonna pull one more to clarify that. Yeah, that thing. Pesto, what is your tarot or oracle deck holy grail, and have you acquired it already? That's a really good question, and I think I have, and I will answer you right afterwards. Can I get a clarifying card for the Lovers? Lovers is usually a card about choices, and I'm not sure what choice it is that you need to make. It's about following your heart in a choice. That's why there's a big old heart on it. I'm really struggling in the US right now. I'm expecting a difficult time. Yeah. That's not fun. I was hoping that you'd be like, oh, people get snatched up right away. But, okay, so with the Lovers card, and knowing from these ones that you might be feeling lonely, you might be feeling sad and grieving a bit, the Lovers card asks you to make a choice with your heart. And I asked for clarification, and we got 3 of coins, which is about working well with people. 3 of coins is usually about like enjoying your coworkers. Like working on a project together and it goes really well because you like each other and it's smooth. You work well together. So you might be getting a job offer. Hopefully you're getting more than one job offer and you're forced to choose. Lover's choice. Go with your heart and go with where you think you will be socially the most comfortable. If you like your coworkers, that's like 75% of the battle of a job, right? So hopefully the Lovers here means that you're gonna get more than one job offer. I'm banking on it. But you're still allowed to grieve the academic life, grieve not being in school anymore. I'm really, really glad it resonated. As someone who's laid off in October and still looking, it's been tough. Yeah. Lynn was laid off around then too. So that's why we're trying to do full-time internet clown tarot reading. It's not a fun place right now. You're so welcome, Jonas. You could choose to be a professor. Yeah, if you miss it that much, that might be something you can do. Masters of Public Health. Fingers crossed. I've got somebody, one of my best friends works for one of those big government public health offices, and it's been spooky, let's say that. So, okay. Best of luck. Yes, we believe in you, we trust you, and I hope that you can feel your feelings and heal as you need to. But most of all, congratulations on graduating. First, we need to center that. Congratulations. This is a happy time. Even if it's bittersweet, it should be happy. Shay. Vibe check with my friend M in Florida. Can do, boss. Vibe check with Shay and M in Florida. What can I do so I'm not at the mercy of a corporation? Yeah. For me, good. For me, I moved to a place that just doesn't have jobs in the field that I'm trained in, that I'm good at, that I have a degree in and such. They just aren't here. It's just nope. So it's okay, well I gotta find something else. Or an online job, and remote jobs are, feels like piranhas. It feels like there's blood in the water when you're working with a remote job. Ace of Pentacles. Vibe check. Maeve, welcome in. It's good to see you. Vibe check with Shay and M in Florida. Shay, you don't have to answer this, but did you just go through like a hard time with them? Because having the 5 of Swords reversed, these two came out first and I was like, oh, this feels like a fresh start. Like 3 of Coins is about working well together. I just said that. Ace of Pentacles, brand new start, feeling good, feeling fresh. 5 of Swords reversed makes it feel like, I don't know, it kind of looks like a battlefield, right? It feels like coming out of a battlefield. There's a conflict with their partner and I. Oof. I don't think that that has affected you two as much as you think it has. I know you'll say to communicate. No, actually. Like, yes, personally, me, yes, I will tell you to communicate. The cards, on the other hand, are telling you, like, don't worry so much. Everything's fine. You just got out of this, like, war zone, and now you have a fresh, clean slate. Everything's okay. It's better than you think it is. It's gonna be okay. Yeah, you should be communicating, of course. That's how things stay good. But right now, the vibes are fresh. The vibes are good. And maybe they haven't communicated that. Maybe you haven't been able to pick that up. It's a scary place to be, having like just come out of a fight. Helpful read, good. I wanted to make sure that you finally got one. Lisa, what's opening up financially so I can move near my daughter and be at ease? Okay, hydration break, wiggle check, shrimp break, and then let's ponder Lisa's question here. Hierophant. What is opening up financially? Did I miss your... Oh no, I forgot to answer. As far as I'm aware, and like I purposefully don't spend a lot of time looking at new decks because I don't want to covet so many. I have so many, I don't need any more. I think this is my holy grail. The Luna Lapin deck, the Moon Rabbit deck. And yes, I do have her. This is Tarot and Oracle together. You guys have seen me use her all the time. and I think this is my holy grail, and I have her. So as of now, answer could change. I could see one. Oh wait, no, I'm wrong. Wait, haha, I was wrong. Haha, hee 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 hee. No, holy grail is to have a official Cloud cards. Right now I have bootleg Cloud cards that I bought when I was 18 on Amazon, and I want official Cloud cards, and they're like, I think like $150, and I can't justify that. They're on my wish list. But again, yeah, official. And Astara, yes, I have the entire collection of, and this makes me wild, I have the entire collection of the Seasons of the Witch Oracle except for Astara, the bunny one, the one about bunnies. Yeah, it wasn't released before we moved. Ugh. Ren, hello, welcome. Those are gorgeous. Thank you. Yeah, if you type !decks, you will get a Amazon list of all of the decks I have that are on Amazon, and those Seasons of the Witch are on there. It is a affiliate link. I did manage to hack my way into making one of those. But I love the Seasons of the Witch, but yeah, they didn't have Astara before we moved, so I didn't get the bunny one. I know people who like collecting that Season of the Witch series. Yeah, I started off with Yule because she really called to me, and I was like, I won't need any other ones. And then Lynn took it upon themselves to like gift me all of them, and I felt very lucky about it. Maybe the next goal after shoes is a new tarot deck. I don't need any more. I don't need any more. That is, oh, please, that's an echo. Can I get 2 more cards? I said two more cards, please. No, you refuse. Now the cards are getting quite quiet, so I think after this one we're gonna switch to another deck. They're getting a little bit tired. I'm going to pop over here so I can look at our question better. I say, as then I can't see anything because my screen's too big. Lisa asked, what is opening up financially so I can move near my daughter and be at ease? Hierophant, 4 of Cups reversed, Knight of Swords reversed. Lisa, did you want to be a teacher? There's something maybe you wanted to teach in the past, and you have an opportunity to do that now. If ever there was something you wanted to pass on knowledge about, now is the time. Now is the time, and apparently you can get paid for it. If you have... Come on, sugar daddy, we want to see it, yes. No, I'm seeing... Remember us. Like school or like anything. It could be school, trade, it could be cooking lessons, it could be teaching metaphysical stuff, it could be teaching kids, like literally anything that has to do with passing on information. Niche things. If you can write up a newsletter, if you can write up recipes, if you want to teach at the community college, something is out there for you to be teaching. Something particularly that you've wanted to do in the past and you didn't get a chance to. Did you want to teach people art? Critical thinking? How to become a better human? We need more teachers for that. We need more teachers for that. Normal teaching, right? This doesn't have to be being a teacher in a classroom. This could be giving a talk. This could be... I've always wanted to teach and work with children with disabilities. That might be... That might be an option for you now. That might be opening. You might have a way to get a job in that now. Someone needs you. Because the Hierophant, somebody, yeah, oh my gosh. Everybody's like, because I didn't move back over. Okay, we had the Hierophant, and then it came out again. And I can't prove it to you because we weren't on that screen. But I shuffled it. It was the Hierophant. It was the Four of Cups reversed. And it was the Knight. Let's see if I can find it again. It was the Knight of Cups. No, Knight of Swords reversed. Yep. Knight of Swords reversed. And... the Four of Cups reversed, but it came out twice, and I can't prove it to you. I put him back in. I put him back in, and I shuffled, and then Hierophant came out again. Teachers, it's a big deal, but it's available. My friends call me Glucose Gurney. I'm about to start. There it is. Okay, Lisa, that was your spread. That was your spread. Your spread was Hierophant, Four of Cups reversed, Knight of Swords reversed, okay? And then I put it away and I shuffled it again and it gave me Hierophant again. I promise. Can we get... Okay. Thank you, Fractured. Another night. This is a redo. You're welcome, Lisa. But I think you're needed there. And if that's what you want and you need finances, right? That's where you should be looking. Sugar mama, glucose guardian. We need it. I was kidding about the redo. That's okay. Thank you very, 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 very much. I do want to pull one more card because I'll feel very silly if we don't get either more information or the Hierophant one more time. I'm trying to manifest my Starseed connection meeting up for a coffee. Distinct blue eyes. Cute. I trust Orion. Can I get one more card for Lisa, please? That is half the deck. Fractured, thank you! Interesting that it says you won't have to move in order to be happy with your people, where you specifically were asking how to be closer to your daughter. I wonder if they will be moving to you instead, or you will both be moving somewhere new. That's an interesting layer, but I wanted to make sure to get you one more thing since you didn't get to see your spread getting laid out. Miss Herard, it's finally your turn. Maybe a remote job? But that's not what you want, right? You want a job so you can move. I guess you could move anywhere you want with a remote job. No, it would be that other way around, right? Yeah, it is what you want, is a remote job so you can move. Gosh, it's not just this deck that's getting tired, it's also my brain, which is a good reminder that we're switching out decks. So it is Miss Herard's turn, and we are pulling out another deck. Let's go ahead and pull up Luna Lapin. Switching out brains as well. I wish Fractured Mind. What are 5 good things that will happen to me in the summer of 2026? Rabbit Run, Ace of Swords, Death, Binky Day. And one more, please, for Miss Herard. Thank you, thank you. We have 2. Console and... Okay, so you get an extra one. I think maybe that's for Death being spooky. But Miss Herard, we have Rabbit Run. Rabbit Run is a special card in this deck along with Binky Day and Console. You got 3 of those. And 3 tarot cards. Rabbit Run is about doing what you're good at and what you love. So rabbits run. That's just what they do. What is it that you do because that's just what you do and you love doing it? You're gonna get to do a lot of it this summer, okay? You're gonna learn something. Maybe you're gonna take a class, but you're gonna learn something that means a lot to you, that changes the way you look at things. Something is going to end. It doesn't have to be a literal death. You don't have to be afraid of this card, right? But something is going to end and make way for room for new things. Binky Day! Binky Day is possibly the best card in this entire deck. It's manic happiness. It's being so joyful you could explode. It's dancing. It's bursting out into song, right? It's the start of a musical number in a musical. Like, you're just so happy you just can't hold it back. Console. That's a little bit bittersweet, but you get to be with a friend who needs you. And then 10 of Wands reversed. You get to let go of things you don't need anymore. Is the ending good or bad? The ending is always going to be good. It might hurt for a little bit, but it will always be good for you, okay? Having it in the same spread as 10 of Wands reversed, these mean very similar things, right? Letting go of things you don't want, things you don't need, things that aren't good for you anymore. This is a good thing, okay? That doesn't mean it might be sad, right? Graduating is a good thing, but that doesn't mean you're not sad that you don't get to see your friends, your professors, your schoolmates, right? Moving is a good thing, but that doesn't mean you don't miss people. So you get to let go of things that aren't good for you. It might be a little sad, but it will be good. This is a really good spread, Gerard. Oh, thank you, Orion. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Lisa says, my son-in-law will not move, plus they're by the ocean. If I'm remote, it would be easier for me to explore and be of service. Yeah, we want you next to the ocean for sure. We want you next to your kids, and we want you next to the ocean. Sounds like a fantastic summer. Pearl Blue. Is it a good idea to break the ice with Z? I'm worried about making things awkward. Is it a good idea to break the ice with Z? Hi, hello, I'm glad you're here. Just been lurking, no problem. 3 of Cups, Inner Peace. And can we have one more? On the floor. Moonlight. And they're all upside down, so we are flipping them over. 3 of Cups, Inner Peace, and Moonlight. Question was, is it a good idea to break the ice with Z? Okay, this is literally the card of parties and like getting along and having a great time. Like, look at these guys. Yes. Yes, it's a good job. Not only will it lead to like outside happiness, will it lead to connection, will it lead to friendship, it will also let you like stop running around in circles in your head. You will let that task happen, right? Moonlight. Moonlight is a extra card in this deck, just like Inner Peace. I don't fully remember what Moonlight is. It says, even if the circumstances appear to be frightening, a clear notion emerges. In the dark and perplexing night, our ideas stay clear and bright like moonlight, eradicating misunderstanding, ignorance, and doubt. We shall not stop waiting until we see the goal. Even if the surroundings appear hazy, we chase the light of the goal. The Moonlight card, isn't it? It's so sweet. I love this deck so much. So this is a huge yes. And that encouragement from Moonlight, even if it's hard, it's really important to go do that. Yes, break the ice. Yes, go talk. Invite them to a party. Communicate, communicate, communicate. We kind of just met up at a friends with friends party and it's been a while. That's okay. Invite them to another party. It doesn't have to be weird and awkward, I promise. If you treat it just like you were trying to make a friend, it becomes much easier. Stephanie says, food, always food. I'm sorry I'm not reading it all, but I love that I'm getting this education on New Zealand wildlife in the Twitch chat. I really appreciate this. You're so welcome, Pearl Blue. I hope it's helpful. I hope it's encouraging. So next up is Chelsea. Have I already met the person I'll end up with, or will it be someone entirely new? Ooh. Please? Oh, hold on. Wait, there's something. Wait, hold on, everybody. There's something hiding. How long has that been there? Hold on. I think I see something. How long have those been down there? Okay, well, we're gonna take that as part of Chelsea's answer because they did not want to be found until just then. So we have Magician, 7 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles reversed, 5 of Wands reversed. Trixie Crows pulled a fast one on you. They did. They really did. So is this someone you've already met or someone entirely new? Magician is about, I had cards up my sleeve. I mean, it's, I'm weird, so I'm sure. It was just so weird. I saw one of them like hiding under the desk and I was like, huh? And I went to go grab it and I had to move my chair, and then this one was like under the chair and I'm like, oh, 2 secret cards. Magician, you're ready. 7 of Pentacles, tending your crops. 3 of Swords, heartbreak. 8 of Coins reversed, beware of perfectionism. And 5 of Wands reversed, not getting along with others. This feels like someone you already know. This feels like someone you know that comes with baggage, someone that you've already put time into or like thought into, and you need to... You're ready. What is this? Ready. I don't like the 3 of Swords here though. Are you over the 3 of Swords? 5. Yeah, okay, so it's definitely someone you already know. Probably someone you have already had a relationship with. Someone you've already put energy into. He's fucked up with his past. Okay. With his past or your past? Because there's the cards are allowed to give advice, but I'm also allowed to give mine, and I want you to be safe and happy and not like settle for someone. But if it's specifically, we both fucked up from our own past. Oh man. Yeah, but if you two are like decided to put that behind you and like are good to each other, even though you have weird bad pasts, that's great. I want that for you. But I don't want you to feel like you have to settle for someone because the cards told you to, right? Does that make sense? I want you to be with someone you love with your whole heart and who makes you feel good. And I'm getting just a lot of trouble from these cards. So hopefully it's all just y'all's pasts. So I want only the best for you. Let's put these away. We met, we had a great couple of dates. We talked about the future, opened up. We both sort of dove into work. Aww. That's really sweet though. Like you both just like, are you both are little like absent-minded scientists? We both have bad pasts, definitely not present. We can't settle for Dusties. Good. Okay, that's really good to hear. Then it sounds like it's this guy then. You'll have to learn. You'll have to learn how to prioritize each other. But it sounds like the vibe is good, and that's what I want for you too. Reconnecting. Good. Cards say they like him, so I was like, I don't know if I like him or not. Cards say they like him though. I'm warming up the more you tell me. That's sweet. Maybe y'all need to schedule co-working sessions. Unfortunately, he's a good guy. Huge mood. Huge mood. Unfortunately, he's a good guy. Unfortunately, that's King of Cups behavior. That's so sweet, Chelsea. When he proposed to, and she said no because she what? Holy shit. You weren't kidding when you said that you guys had a bad past. Oh my god. Chelsea. This man loves big. Hello? His mom left the family when he was 10 for substance abuse. Buddy! That's awful. Find someone who loves me. Husband passed? Oh god. I moved for it. Oh, left me. Yeah, really bad pasts. Terrible pasts. Yikes. I think that, yeah, the cards think that you two will help each other. That you two, it felt very, very good. And I was looking at those cards like, I don't know. Now it makes complete sense, right? I don't think, other than like being afraid of being together, neither of you will like want to do harm. You just have to learn how to prioritize. Gosh. Yeah. Big hug to Lisa, and a hug to the unfortunately good guy. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Natural, hello, welcome in. Wow. Okay, so that was Big T. And now we're on a 50. Yes, you may. Our only rule is that the question has to be about you or about spirits. It cannot be about someone else, what they think, how they feel, what they're going to do. Other than that, just say, my question is, and then your question, and the bot will grab you and put you into queue. Right now, we are on... No, this time I have to not forget. Afifty asked, my question is, what should I know about the new apartment I'm currently renting? Majid, welcome in! Will this house be good for me? Good question. No, that's okay. You're so welcome. There we go. How's this house feeling? Milky Way, 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands. This feels wrong. I think that was for me and not for you. Sen, that's cute. Tell me about this apartment. Is it going to be good? That's a lot. Can I please? Have a few less cards? There we go. 3 of hairs. Get 2 more cards about this apartment. Thank you. 8 of Pentacles reversed, Hermit. Okay. They don't want to answer. No, it's all right. They were just kind of being weird about it. So Afifte, first and foremost, 3 hairs is a symbol, you've probably seen it before, of 3 rabbits with their ears connected. Okay, so that means that no matter which way you view it, it's the same. And that means this card means the same thing reversed or... Come on, you can focus. There we go. Reversed or upside down, it means amazing luck, abundance, happiness, good joy, things, anything you want, right? This is just big, huge luck and abundance, okay? This is a good apartment for you. Now, I do think there might be some issues with like your job. I'm wondering if it's like a little bit too far away, if the traffic's gonna be bad, if you're gonna consistently be late, if the buses suck, like if there's no buses or if they're just always late, right? Something about this apartment might not be good for your job or your... If you have like a hobby that you are like really, really, really into, something that you've practiced for a very long time and feel like you're pretty good at it, this is also tarot reading and art, sadly. So my job will be hard. Yes, I see. Okay. Then tarot reading and art makes sense as something you have practiced and work on and have like really honed in. It seems like that won't be great in this apartment. Maybe it's like, I don't know, set up badly, the light's bad. I don't know. Something will be difficult there. What will be very easy is learning more about yourself, meditation, connecting with your intuition, connecting with your inner self, right? So it seems like your tarot will probably, like your creativity, your intuition, the things that make up art and tarot, those will work out really well here. It's the things maybe that like are on top of that. So like if you need a really good background because you stream, maybe it won't be very pretty. Maybe the sound will be bad because the walls echo weird. Maybe the light's bad, right? This little pour for some time. I don't know, because we have 3 hairs, which is really good luck. So don't count on being poor, okay? But you might have to put in extra work on getting your setup correct, getting the physical environment correct, because this is a really good place for your luck and your abundance and your creativity and your intuition. So if what you need to work hard on is the physical space, that's okay. At least there's no serious problems like neighbors or homeowners or about the area. No, I'm not getting anything about that. No, in fact, just lucky. I think you'll probably make friends. I think you'll probably have like good walks. This seems like a pretty good apartment. Something about it will be difficult. Maybe like the feng shui, setting up the furniture. I don't know. But something about like the physical inside of the apartment. You won't, it'll be hard. I don't know what it is though. Make sure you pick a really good spot for your deck. Your deck? No, your desk. Make sure you pick a really good spot for your desk. Be very intentional about where you put it so that you're getting what you need out of it. But no problems. Money will be hard. Oh man. That's not what I want to hear. We're rooting for you. If you want to post your art in our Discord, feel free. I'll look for a desk. Thank you. You're very, very welcome. For a beautiful now. I want you to have a beautiful now. So how many more people are in queue? 6. 6 more people. Up next we have May Wayne. We'll share definitely. Yay! Thank you, Afifne. How will my connection with Jay play out? What does this road look like when we go down this road with Jay? What does it look like? Queen of Cups, Judgment, 7 of Wands, Inner Peace. Inner Peace specifically has a lot of to do with like the way a duck moves on the water, how it's like graceful on top and kicking its feet like ugly underneath. It is a sense of up and down, and I was like, does this mean that we need to turn all of these around? And I checked the bottom of the deck, it's full. I am going to turn these all around. Queen of Cups, Judgment, 7 of Wands, Inner Peace. This feels like a separate note. So May Wayne, it feels like this will get very big. It will get big. It will make you feel good. This feels like it will grow into a big, steady relationship where you feel good, you feel seen, you feel connected. And then Judgment, this is not usually what Judgment means, but this feels like a secret coming out and people start to fight. Now, this doesn't have to be the end of the relationship, but instead just a warning. In fact, having Inner Peace, and then we also have the Fool, which I didn't pull out, I left it in here. You don't know something. The Fool, head empty, right? There's something you don't know. Makes sense for a secret causing a fight. Inner peace, though. I don't think this is like a relationship ending fight. It is a big one, though. Okay. Hello, Rowie. Thank you for the sub. Hello, hello. Welcome in. So, since I see it getting good and big, and we have the inner peace on the other end, it's not going to end. What I would suggest you do is, you don't have to pressure this person into telling you anything. Can you sense if it's my secret or his? Oh. Oh. Well, because I had the Fool come up, I assumed it was you that did not know. So, ergo, his secret. However it works out, it'll be okay in the end, I think. But you know me, I am communication. So if you want... I would say to work towards being comfortable enough to share that with him in a way that will not start a fight. Right? Hey! Rowie asked the last free question? I have a lot of secrets. Oh man. Okay. You may need to work on that. You may need to work on that. To work on feeling safe enough to disclose those secrets before they come out in a way that makes people defensive or angry. Let you know what the fight is. Okay. Okay, I want to know. I want to know because it sounds like it'll be okay in the end, but I would rather you not have to go through a fight at all. I'd rather you just rip the band-aid off. But that's me. That's not necessarily what the cards have to say. So we are going to get through our backlog of free questions. Oh, right. I have to turn that back on. So we have next and Q status. Rowie is a cute name. Love asked, what will the outcome be if I get back into dating now? Queen of Pentacles, the Fool, Nine of Cups reversed. This is a wild outcome, love, but the cards literally said you'll find a glucose guardian and then get dumped and be back to square one, right? That you'll be showered with money and gifts by somebody rich, break up, and be back to where you are now. Which, depending on the person, could be a win or a lose. Depends on how you feel. Depends on what kind of experiences you want to have. Not bad, honestly, says Sen. Use the glucose guardian wisely. Get the money while you can. That's such a specific specific. I know, Shay. The cards never give specific answers to you or Lynn ever. Fractured Mind over on Twitch. I'm doing too much. Please advise. I love the desperate wording of this message. I'm doing too much. Please advise. The Knight of Cups reversed. Two of Wands reversed. Ow. And the Cloud. Use it wisely. Okay, hydration tech. Hydration, everybody. Okay. Am I doing too much? Please advise. You might be doing a little bit too much. Lisa, good night. Have a good night. Thank you for spending time with us. An interesting reading. I like the question. I think it's fun. I think you are doing too much. And you might need to reevaluate what it is you actually want to be doing. Is there anything on this list that you're doing like because you've been doing it for a long time and it's habit now? Because you've made it part of your personality, but it doesn't actually suit you or serve you, or you even really like it? Are you doing something because it's trendy or because of clout, right? What are you doing because you want to? And what are you doing because you just are doing them? The Cloud here is giving like clutteredness. Cloud. Do I say clout weird? Is my accent bad on clout? Slow down. Really take a look at things. The Cloud is about what is it? Oh, clout is like internet approval, right? Is that right? Something like that. Cloud is the Cloud is about like being upset at something going wrong, and I see like a frustration in it of like, but I want to do all the things, but I want to do all the things, right? That's okay. The cards are just asking you to sit with it for a while. Do you want to do all of the things, or are you just like, have you just like trained yourself to say that you want to do all of the things? And it's okay if the answer ends up being yes, you want to do all of the things, but you need to like sit in a discomfort for a minute. You need to sit in the frustration of like trying to piece it out like a puzzle for a minute. You guys are giving stellar advice. Love! Yay! I'm glad. So take note of what you're doing. Sit with what it is you want and what you don't want, because you are doing too many things right now. Her cards get a little sassy. They do. They do. Oh, no, it's okay. I was saying that you are in fact doing too many things. And it's okay if you do actually truly want to do all of those things, but the cards need you to sit with the idea of sorting them and the uncomfortable feelings that will come up when you're trying to sort them in order to get from point A to point B. Because you do have to go through that uncomfortable period in order to actually know if you want to do the thing or not. You can scrub back if you want a little bit more detail, but there wasn't a whole lot more. Just that you're probably gonna have some frustration trying to get through all of this, which makes sense. You're welcome. Thanks for sticking around. Next up we have Stephanie. Will my plans for a new business be successful? And actually, we have our Beltane, or is it Litha? One of these. I think it's Beltane though. Hold on one second. Okay, I think it's Litha, who's Midsummer. One of these girls is a boss. Litha's the girl boss, Litha's the girl boss. This is the girl boss deck. This is Midsummer, Litha the girl boss deck. And we're gonna learn if your new side business is gonna be successful from Litha the girl boss. It's pretty, and she's got butterflies. Can we get 3 cards for Stephanie, please? It's a very like warm, bright eggplant. Rewild. We have Rewild. Sunset Dinner. Which, aubergine, that is the name of the color, yes. One more for Stephanie, please. I'll remind anybody on the YouTube side, please like the video if you haven't yet. Please follow, please subscribe. And if you had a good time, please tip your tarot reader. Link to my Ko-fi is in pinned comment on both YouTube and Twitch, along with our Discord you can join. So we're gonna do this. I can already tell you Sunset Dinner is about a business is going well and networking. So, pretty good sign already. one more. Thank you. Daisies. Daisies. So let's look and see. 29. Says each person on this planet has genius hiding within them, waiting to be unleashed. That includes you. However, to access this inherent talent, you must learn to let yourself be free. Brilliance isn't bound by convention, expectation, perfection, or rules. Your genius needs space to experience all versions of itself. You're being called to let your soul's garden grow wild. Don't so quickly tidy up corners or clear out the unwanted. So it says, this card comes into your reading. It's asking you to follow where you're being called to go. Don't question the journey of the meeting. This is simply your spirit's way of untaming you and sending you back to the wild so you can experience yourself in the freest way possible. So yeah, big yes from that. 39. Which I already know, like I said. You have been invited to the party and are about to receive your seat at the table. Your hard work is paying off and the people who matter have noticed. So you, yeah, success in your undertakings. And 8 daisies. Daisies are one of the happiest flowers. They are small but bright and seem to dance in the wind as though they don't have a care in the world. Often given to people who are sick or down, these little flowers bring a burst of cheer into the darkest of days. Someone is thinking of you when you receive this card and would love to hear from you soon. They have wondered whether or not you're okay, or perhaps are hoping you're thinking of them as well. So cards wanted to say yes, they like your idea, it will be successful, and also I heard this is something you did before. Is this something you did before with someone you want to reach out to? Someone's thinking of you. Someone wants to hear from you. Is there someone you can feel thinking about you? Plans to get together with him. There you go. I think that you're ready. Rang, what does my spirit team want to tell me? Four of Cups reversed. My mom is no longer with us. Okay. Well, maybe it's your mom. It sounded like somebody alive thinking about you, so it might have been a completely unrelated message that was just strong enough to get through. You're very welcome, Stephanie. Of course. Hello. Hello. Hi. So, what does my spirit team want to tell me? Oh, so hello. Yes, you said join. I have to bonk. So we are out of free questions for today, but questions are now a whole whopping $1. So if you want, please donate $1 through my Ko-fi. Link is in the pinned comment. Otherwise, we do these Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So you can come back anytime. Well, let's see. It was about your guides, right? What does my spirit team want to tell me? So we have 4 of Cups reversed, 2 of Swords, Page of Wands. You are on the precipice of an adventure. Doesn't he have like a Bilbo Baggins face? I feel like I've asked this before, but he feels like he's got a little Baggins face. He's got a little Baggins face. There's something that perhaps you lost, something you regret never having, and you are on the precipice, the beginning of an adventure to go get that thing. Is it a connection to a deity? Is it a power? Is it a skill? Whatever it is, it's something that you've wanted before, something you've either always been sad that you never had, or something you've lost over time. This is going to be bigger than it was that last time, though. If this is something you've lost, it's going to end up being much larger than last time. Maeve. Should I show my art to person A or person B at the end of May? Both. Both. Maeve, I'm daring you. I'm daring you. Show it to both. Show it to us. Show it to us in the Discord. So, A, B. You're so welcome, Rang. I'm glad you were here. Hopefully that was helpful. Okay. 6 of Cups, 2 of Wands. This is for B. Kind of hoping for A. Interesting, okay. I have a question while I'm shuffling for B. Did you know A, like, as a kid, as a child? Is this someone you've known for a very long time? Because I'm wondering what that 6 of Cups is about, and it could be a few different things. But I'm curious. Can I get some cards for B, please? Justice. Four of Cups reversed. I knew of him. Interesting. Well, the cards are agreeing with you for the most part. You knew of him. I think this is something you've wanted to do for a long time, or at least this is your plan. You said kind of hoping for A. Something AD in my teenage years was important. That makes sense with 6 of Cups, which is about childhood. It's about nostalgia. 2 of Wands is about really understanding what it is you want. We have this rabbit holding the world, holding his goals, knowing where he wants to go, right? This is the side you want this, okay? Something might sting a little showing it to A. It might not go as well as you want it to, but it's not going to be a disaster. It sounds more like it goes well, and then like there's one comment that you're like, ouch, right? That hurt. Ooh, owie. Versus on the other side, Justice reversed, Four of Cups reversed. This is, ooh, that felt awful. Everything about that sucked. I wish I had never done that. I wish I had chosen something else. Okay. This feels much, much better, right? So this is more like an art teacher giving you critique, and you're like saying like, okay, and then they say something like, and you could have done a lot better on this part, and you're like, ooh, ow, that hurt, ouch. Whereas B, yeah, waste of time. B, waste of time. Not even like waste of time, but like actively feels almost cruel, like pushing you away. And I don't know, the energy there is kind of gross. It feels right with A. I need advice. Great. Then that's what you would get. So hopefully that helped. Hopefully that settled things in your heart, made you feel like you made the right choice. We have, let's see, I'm curious. 2 more people left. Very happy. Of course. I'm really glad. I want to be able to make people happy. That's what I'm here for. And helping them too. Sometimes helping doesn't make them happy, but that's another problem. Majid asked, what is the current energy between my long distance love, Sagi, and me? You're so welcome, Maeve. I'm so glad. If you are comfortable, please share your art over on the Discord. I'd love to see it. Hi, Raver Boy. Welcome in. We are out of free questions for today. If you'd like a question tonight, they are a $1 donation on Ko-fi. If not, we have tarot Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so please feel free to come back. Okay, what? Hello? Can we try that one more time? Let's go! Let's go for Majid. You might. Yay! That's what I want to hear, Maeve. What is the vibe for Majid and their long distance love? There we go. Thank you. Moonlight. 4 of Swords. And one more, please. You're talkative right now, but I need you to be more concise, please. Oh. Okay, Majid, this is super cute. Things might be quiet right now. They might not be very exciting, or it might feel like things are going cold, but that's not true, okay? Things are just resting. 4 of Swords is about rest and sleep. Moonlight with 8 of Cups reversed. You guys are going to make it, okay? No one's going anywhere. No one is walking away. There's determination here. You're going to get what you want. And it sounds like you want each other. No one is walking away from this. There's just a rest period. That's okay. And then we have the Fool at the very end. This is only the beginning. This is only the beginning, okay? There's a lot more left to this story, to this relationship. You don't need to worry about it. Like I said, it might be quiet, but it's only resting. It's just a period of quietness. It's nothing to be afraid of. I see a long relationship here. A long relationship. Oh yeah, I have an art channel, Maeve, if you don't know about it. I have an art channel where I do art streams. It's just Lady Lapine Art. Just same thing, but you add art to it. And I would love to have you hang out there as well if you ever want to. And then our last reading of the night. You're so beautiful. I'm glad, Maji. I'm glad I get to I'm glad I get to tell you that. Rowie, hello, last person of the night. What's coming towards me in career? What is coming towards Rowie? Yeah, it's just rest. You don't need to be worried. Blue sky. Subscribe! Thank you, Maeve! Two more for Rowie, please. Okay, 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. Page of Cups reversed. You're so welcome, Maji. Rowie, this is a fantastic career spread. Okay, first of all, you have 3 of Pentacles, which is working well together with your coworkers, as well as 3 of Cups, which is having fun together with your friends. So this to me says you're going to have coworkers that mean a lot to you, that you get very close to, and that you cherish and work well with. We also have blue sky. Quite literally, the sky's the limit. You can go wherever you want, however high you want, however far you want. Okay, really, really good things are coming to you. Page of Cups reversed. I think you're doubting yourself a little bit. You're like, no, it can't possibly be that good, right? I can't do that because I don't have enough training. I can't do that because I don't have enough, I don't know, requirements. Just go for it. Whatever it is that you want, just go for it, okay? This is auspicious. This is a really good... You're gonna find something that makes you feel on cloud 9, but particularly when it comes to your coworkers. And I say if you like your coworkers, that's like 75% of the problem when it comes to wanting to go to work or having a good time there, right? Coworkers are so important, and that is not a problem for you. It's gonna be great. So big job, sky's the limit. Go after whatever you want. And that's everybody. We're all through Q. We're all through our paid questions, our free questions. And I think we're gonna wrap it up because we're actually over time. I went over 15 minutes. That's okay though. I was having a lot of fun. And I'm really glad you guys are here. So, thank you all so much. I have had a great night tonight, just like I have a great night every time we do this. So I will see you tomorrow for art stream on the art channel or the same Twitch, wherever you are. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for being with me. I'm very EB, so I'm going to go to sleep now. It makes sense, and God bless. I'm so glad, Rowie. You're so welcome. Long night. Yeah. Shay, thank you for staying up with us, for hanging out. Greenness needs peace and confidence, I think. Yeah. So, I'll see you all later. I love each and every one of you so much. And I'll see you tomorrow. Okay? Bye-bye. Sorry, I'm just looking back on chat. Butter, I'm glad you were here. Hi, Butter. Goodbye, Butter. Hi, bye. Glad you showed up. Good night.